Ho, ho, ho.
Hey everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today I had a nice little surprise. I guess it was last week, one of my viewers told me that he found some DVDs and some Blu-rays at his local Dollar Tree store. Now for those of you who don't know, Dollar Tree is a dollar store, and I don't know how far they go. I know we have them here in the Pennsylvania area. I think I've seen them in Delaware also, so they're probably in New Jersey. I definitely know they're here on the East Coast, I just don't know how far they spread out. It's a decent store. Sometimes they have some DVDs, but not too often. But every now and then, they do get some decent shipments in. Unfortunately, usually the stores around here don't get them in. Online, I'll see everybody talking about that their stores got shipments of DVDs in. I'll go to my stores. I have like 3 or 4 around this area. I'll never have any. So today, on my way into work, I decided to stop my local Dollar Tree and see if they had anything. Unfortunately, they did not have any Blu-rays, but I was pleasantly surprised to see an entire table of DVDs. Now, there were a lot of DVDs there. A lot of titles are basically mostly just blind buy, stuff I had heard of, maybe seen here and there and thought about getting but never did. But I figured for $1, I'll grab a bunch. Now, I ended up putting some back because I didn't really know. A lot of them were blind buys, and I wanted to grab just, a huge stack of them, walk out with like 20 DVDs, but I realized maybe I should cut back a little bit. I have so many movies I need to watch right now. I mean, I'm way behind my movie watching. I buy a lot quicker than I watch, unfortunately. It's a bad habit. I need to get out of that. So I figured I'm going to pick up some of the ones that I really want to see. There's one title that I've been looking for, and the other I picked up 4 titles, and the other 3 titles were just ones that I thought looked interesting. They were the most interesting out of the entire bunch, so pick those up. So, yeah, again, unfortunately, they didn't have any Blu-rays. I was really hoping for that. I was hoping for some good Blu-rays, but what are you going to do? So, let's get down to what I bought. The first time I picked up is actually something I've been looking for the past maybe like month or two now, because I just watched this a month or two ago. It was a decent watch. I enjoyed the movie. Not the best movie in the world, but it was pretty good, and that is Marie Antoinette. Now, I've been putting off watching this one for a very long time. I just didn't necessarily have any interest in watching it, but my wife sat down. She watched it on demand. I guess it was, again, like 2 months ago or something like that. She checked this out. I sat down with her, I watched it. It was actually enjoyable. It had its flaws, but it was still an enjoyable story. So I've been looking for it. Figured I'd probably come across it for like $5 somewhere and pick it up, but for $1, had to grab it. The next time I picked up was the 2-disc collector's edition of The Debaters. Now this was definitely a blind buy. I really know nothing about this at all. I've heard of the movie. I actually heard it was good, but really haven't heard anything about it. I mean, I get the general idea of what it's about from the synopsis, but all in all, it's a blind buy. I know nothing about it. However, again, it was only $1, so that's a great deal, but also it's got Denzel Washington in it, and anything I've ever seen Denzel Washington in, I can't think of a bad Denzel Washington movie. Everything I've seen him in so far, I've really enjoyed. So for $1, I figured I'd definitely pick it up. I mean, hell, again, Denzel Washington, and it gets good reviews. I've heard good things. Had to grab this one. The next time I picked up was Truth or Consequences, NM. Another blind buy. I've never even heard of this movie, but I saw Kiefer Sutherland and figured I'm going to pick it up. I mean, Kiefer Sutherland with a bunch of guns in his hand sounds good to me. I really don't know anything about this, like I said, complete blind buy, but this actually gets really good reviews online, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. Should be a great watch. I can't wait to check it out. And the last title I grabbed was London. This is one of those titles I come across all the time in pawn shops, and I just never pick it up. I think maybe it'd be good, maybe it won't. I really don't know. For like, I usually see between like $3 and $5, which is a good price, but I just keep passing up on it. I just don't know if I really wanted to get this. So today, for $1, I figured, what the hell, I'll finally pick it up. It actually gets pretty good reviews online, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. Hopefully it's good. So that's what I bought today, so now onto what I watched. And tonight I checked out A Christmas Story. Now I know what you're thinking, didn't I just watch this like 2 weeks ago? Yes, but today I watched it with the commentary. And it was okay. It was actually my first time watching the commentary. It's commentary here with Ralphie and Bob Clark, and it was alright. It was just, your standard kind of everyday commentary. It wasn't anything above and beyond, but that's not to say it was bad. It was just pretty standard. You learn some things about, behind the scenes. They tell you about some like antics that went on during the movie. I learned that, basically all the snow in the movie, it was basically all fake. It was all brought in. None of it was real snow. Things like that. They just basically told you kind of what was going on during the movie and little anecdotes and why things were done and how things were done and stuff like that. Again, your everyday typical commentary. So it wasn't anything special, but it was definitely worth listening to because I'm a huge fan of this movie. One of my all-time favorite movies, and I'd say if you're definitely a big fan of it, it's worth checking out. The commentary, you know, it might not have been anything above and beyond, but it was definitely worth listening to. I learned a lot. I now know a lot more about this movie than I ever did before, so it was definitely worth checking out. I would definitely recommend it. I can't really say much about it besides that because, like I said, it was pretty standard commentary. But if you like the movie, definitely check it out. So that was it for what I bought when I watched today. It was definitely a great day. Got 4 titles for $4. You just can't beat that. And also listening to the commentary on A Christmas Story, that was great. I mean, it might have been just standard everyday commentary, but I love the movie, so I really enjoy listening to it. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought and what I watch tomorrow. See ya.